Hey guys, this is Pilot Dan 1985. Wanted to give you a little tutorial on how to use precious stones on the server. Basically, we have three different ways you can protect your house on the server. The main one is the Emerald Block. And what the Emerald Block is the city protection inside precious stones. So if you just place it by default, you'll see city protection enabled. And basically right now it has a 20 block radius and it's 15 blocks tall. So if I would walk out of this 20 block radius, you would see leaving Pilot Dan 1985 city protection field. So if you would count, that is 20 blocks. Now, this can be resized up to 80,000 blocks. And the way that you do this is you get yourself a tool, and a tool can be like a shovel, and it could be anything. It could be stone, wood, gold, whatever, diamond, basically any tool. And a tool is a shovel, a pick, an axe, even a hoe will do it. So get yourself a tool, and you hold down Shift, left click. When you do that, you'll see you enter drawing mode, and there are 80,000 blocks available. So what you do is basically walk around and pick the area that you want to define as inside your city. So I'm going to walk, say pick right here, and as you pick, you'll start to see the area is being defined by this glass here. So we'll just walk around, pick another area, let's say over here, and now I'm down to 78,000 blocks. So you can make this thing enormous if you wanted to. To get your height, you'll notice right now the area is only about 3 blocks tall. So to get your height, you want to start picking on things that are higher up. I'll just use this tree, but actually you'll see I made this little tower to climb up here so that I could cover my house. So I'll climb up my ladder here and we'll click on this. So now this whole area is covered. Jump down, no damage. Okay. So, and then we want to see how right now it's only covered this one part of the house is not covered, so we'll click one more time over here. Now I could have made this a lot bigger, but just for demonstration purposes, I'm not gonna try to make this whole area protected. So when you're done, hold down Shift again and left click, and you'll see City Protection Cuboid Field closed. And it'll give you a little preview of what you just protected. And so that's pretty much how you resize. Now the next precious stone is, this used to be the main precious stone to protect your area, is the diamond block. And so now the diamond block is to protect areas inside a city protection block. It can only be placed inside of a city protection block. So if you would try to place it outside of here, it won't let you. So you need to place it inside. When you place it, it does the default area again. It has the same default radius of 20, but it can only be resized up to 68,000. Well, actually, it's 68,921 blocks that you can protect with this. Why would you want to do this? Well, you could make a giant area of city protection, say max out your 80,000 blocks, and you could actually resize these city plot fields to be smaller areas that maybe you want to let people live inside your city protection. So obviously you'd want to place your big city protection block, which is your emerald block over there. Get your city, let me set the time today here. Get your city protection set up to the max, and then start to place all these little guys all over the place. And you'd probably don't want to have them be very big, so you'd probably want to resize them to fairly small areas so people could live in your city. But so those are those two things. And then there's also the mycelium block, and the mycelium is just a small, I actually made this one custom for the server because people, I think, were having a hard time grasping how to resize and stuff like that. So basically You can just place this one, and it's got a small area. It's only a 15 block radius, and it can only be resized up to 29,791 blocks. Why such an odd number, I don't know, but that's what it is. So, let's see, a couple other handy little things about these is, okay, one is if you shift right click on an emerald block, you temporarily disable it. So now you notice my chat, it says leaving protection field has been disabled. If I shift right click on it again, it's been enabled again. So that's that. Let's see. I think if you shift, well, let's see. Okay, just right click on the block with a tool. It tells you the flags that are placed on the field itself. So you're seeing it could prevent fire, prevent change. It has a welcome message and a farewell message, and there's actually some flags that you can turn on or off, like prevent teleport, and that pretty much prevents people from teleporting into your city protection block. I wouldn't recommend that, just because it's a little confusing for people that know they're able to teleport somewhere, and it because what happens is it just doesn't let them teleport, but it doesn't tell them why they can't teleport. So that's kind of a little bit of a bug thing, but just for example, so these are all the different fields you can use. Maybe something else that could be a little bit helpful is, I think you guys can do this, if you do /PS visualize, it'll show you the area. Now no one else can see this, it's just you, but it'll show you the area that's defined. Now you have to be looking at the block when you do it, or else it won't work. It may work, but it could pick up, like, say for example, this block over here. So you want to be looking at the block when you do it, and then it'll go away too. It'll go away within, I think it might be like 30 or 45 seconds, or when you, maybe even when you walk outside of the field. Let's see, it should be going away here. There, it's starting to go away. So it goes away. And also, one bug that I noticed with this is if you try to resize the field, I'll go into drawing mode again. It's not going to let me redefine it because I have one place a plot, so I just get rid of that. Sorry for the mumbles. Okay, so I'll try to resize it. Let me try to get this bug to occur. Basically, if you're standing within that glass area, well, it didn't do it there, but sometimes if you're standing, like if I was one block to my left right now, if I was standing within this area, it'll actually crash your Minecraft client. Just so you have to kind of be careful of that. Try to make sure you're standing like outside of the area that you're trying to protect to prevent that. So alright, I think that's about it. If you haven't been on the server before, my server IP, well, actually the address is mc.pilotdan1985.com. So we're always looking for new people. If you want a nice server to play on, come see us. I've never personally been on a nicer server. I know I'm kind of tooting my own horn, but I think the admins and everything else is really nice on my server. You get a lot of corrupt servers that you go on, and I really try to prevent that. So, alright guys, well, thanks for watching.